guys, my fan might be really, really loud because it's like right next to you. So I just got home from house sitting last night, very late, and just asked if I could do an interview today. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for that. I'm really nervous. Not nervous because I don't think it's gonna go well, because I already did like kind of an interview for them already. So this is like more of a formal one today. I think it's going really good. I think I'm like literally the only applicant. So I think this could be a new job opportunity. The only issue is I've been like not getting any jobs because my surgery is so close. Like it's literally this month. Well, no, not this month, but like this coming month. And I have to take time off for that surgery, obviously. So I can't start right away, or if I start, I am starting and then I'm going to be gone for about a month and a half. So that has been, you know, a big factor in not getting a lot of jobs, which is fine, and I understand that. So, because most of these jobs are trying to hire somebody immediately, start immediately, you know, and you have a probation period where you can't take time off. So hopefully they can be accommodating to that. If not, I tried. But this is a pretty good job. It's a general manager position and it's salary. I've never had a salary job before. This would be really nice because maybe then I can move out and have my own place. So you never know. But I'm gonna get ready. I kind of look like shit because I just got up. I have some stuff I have to do. So I'll probably shower and come back and then get ready with you. And maybe make myself some coffee. And then we'll get ready. I'm gonna put some concealer on and do my eyebrows. And I bought this like heated eyelash curler, which I'm terrified to use, but I'm gonna try it with you guys because I forgot to do that when I bought it. And yeah, I will be right back after I'm clean. Okay, I'm back. I just showered, cleaned the guinea pig cage, and made myself coffee. I'm feeling kind of sick. I'm still sick, recovering, but a lot to do today. I have my interview. I have to pay some medical bills, which, and then I have a call with my job that I currently have to see what they want me to do because I can't quit, but I don't feel comfortable returning to work due to like a harassment thing. So, and like all the coworkers that have had my back and stuff quit or are no longer going to be working there. So we're gonna try this heated eyelash curler thing. Well, let's figure out what to wear first. I do still have my fan on because it's hot as hell. So I grabbed 3 different shirts. So this is 2 of them are button up. I just think collared shirts look nice, especially for an interview. I don't have a plain white one, otherwise I'd wear that. This is fine, but it doesn't have long sleeves. And then I have this. It's a Zoom call, it's not in person, so this is really big. Like it's a 3X. I thought it was a 2X when I bought it because I can fit into roughly anything, but it's like huge, so I can't wear this in person, but I think I can get away with it on a Zoom call. And then this is just like a polo shirt, which I don't think I'll wear. Like it's nice looking, but it's just not, I think, interview worthy. I don't know, I was thinking about it. I just think I look good in brown, but maybe if it was plain, but it's not. So I'm gonna take that one out and I'll try on this one first to see. Sorry, I like bumped my camera and it fell. So I'll probably have the sleeves up anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter that this one doesn't have long sleeves. You're gonna hear the guinea pigs eating their breakfast. I feel very like accomplished already for the day, so that's pretty good. I'm like, I really hope that I get this job, but I really hope that I can like get offered the job and then like can stay there, just because I think this would be a really good position for me. I think I'm gonna wear this one. I think it looks nice. you can kind of tell it's I was thinking about asking my grandma to hem it for me. I don't know if I can. I gotta think about what this is gonna look like in the Zoom camera though, because it looks good like this, I think. I'm not wearing a binder or anything because I think I can get away with it being on a Zoom call. I don't know, I think this looks nice. We'll try the other one and we'll see. I have enough time too, so not a huge deal. I'm actually kind of ahead of schedule, which is nice. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with this. I think it does look a lot better. Honestly, if I don't get this job, I'm gonna just do like porn or something, seriously. Like, I cannot get a fucking job. Like, I've applied to so much shit and nobody's getting back with me. Or like, they'll literally reach out and tell me to apply to their position, and so I'll apply and they'll decline my application. And it's like, did you want me to apply or not? Ridiculous. I don't know, I think I look good in both. I think I'm gonna go with this one just because it actually fits me, and I'm just nervous about how I'm gonna look like on the actual. I hit my knees so fucking hard on my desk, I'm going to scream. So I bought this heated eyelash curler at Dollar Tree, so we're gonna try it. Get out. It feels very cheap instructions. Never mind. It requires batteries, and I damn well don't have a fucking battery. We're gonna have to try this another time because it wants a AAA battery, and I do not have that. I can't even think of what I have to take a AAA. I think my PlayStation controller takes that. I don't know. I'm not taking that part. So we'll come back to this death trap. And now I'm just gonna do like quick makeup. Look at my beauty blender. What the fuck happened? I wonder if I leave it out, if it will come back. I don't know why that happened. Week and like everything's broken. So this is the concealer that I'm using. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating, I think, Camo Concealer. I'm just gonna do some under eye and some of my redness up here. Maybe on my nose. I'm really red today. I don't think you can really see that when I have my glasses on, but just a light coverage, obviously. My face ready and looking good and sexy, I'm gonna research like commonly asked interview questions and kind of write up some answers or like bases to answer, so I'm not feeling too stupid. I don't know, I'm very like, don't get me wrong, I'm pretty good at coming up with something on the fly, but I just get so anxious during interviews that it kind of impairs that. Which is so funny because I've been told I interview really good. I've only done a couple of interviews in my life, so. I'm just trying to get my then I don't have like an actual, what the fuck? I don't have my normal film set up right now, so we're hoping for the best. This lighting is like fucking disgusting. What the hell is going on? I broke my contour powder, like Kat Von D one that I bought. It just like fucking shattered. Which was really unfortunate because it worked really well. But it's okay. I really hate that I had to buy a new powder because I don't really like this, to be honest. I have to find a better, like a loose powder. Because this is the Morphe Filter Effect Finishing Powder in Filter 1. And it comes with like a little sponge, but I like brushes better. Okay. I definitely need to get, I think, a different shade of concealer. I don't think it looks too bad, but I think it's a little warm for me. I find it really hard to find something that like matches me because I try to go for something that matches my forehead because my cheeks and my face are just so red. I just don't know what to get. I think what's throwing me off is I'm more red down here now. I don't want to do full face, like it's not that serious. I wasn't planning on contouring, but I think I'm going to a little bit. And I'm going to do my eyebrows really quick. I just dyed them so they don't really need much. Just like a little touch up. I need to trim them. I trim this part up here because it doesn't grow in the same direction as like the rest of my eyebrow, which is fine and dandy, whatever. I don't really care. But I trim it so it doesn't look too. I don't even know what they fight over. Like, you guys have access to the same shit. I wish I could figure out how to do like that perfectly blended eyebrow. I don't know how people do that. It looks so good. But I also think mine look natural for my face, so I don't really care. But this is in the shade Deep Brown. I have two of these. This is Deep Brown, the one I most recently bought. Just because I dye my eyebrows a little bit darker, but I think it looks good. And then I have a blonde one, which I do when I have like more natural days. Really, the best way to do my eyebrows is to use both of them. So use this for the darker and then the blonde like up here. I think that looks the best, but the blonde one's in my car for like eyebrow emergencies, I guess. So this is the Going Coconuts palette by ColourPop. This is the palette I use probably the most because I used to contour. This is the contour brush that I use. Just kind of dip her in there. use that as like a guide because it can make you look a little bit sharper too. Can you imagine if I just left it like that? I could probably get away with it. I've been looking into buying a fake luxury bag, mainly because I don't have enough for a real one, but like it's so stupid because like I've never had interest in like any of that, but like I've been watching these like hauls on YouTube and they were showing you how to get a like pretty cheap and legit looking bag, and I was like, interesting, and I'm like pretty tempted, not gonna lie, but I'm like also not that tempted because I'm like, when am I ever gonna wear that out, you know, use it, like it's cheap, like it's really cheap, but like I still can't justify spending that much money on something I'm not gonna use because it's like, I think it's like 30 bucks, which is really good compared to the original price of the bag because it's like $2,000, you know. And like, how am I gonna spend that on a fucking bag? Because especially the one I'm looking at, it's like a nylon bag. Who the hell is spending $2,000 for nylon? Do my nose. Like, no. No. No, thank you. So, I don't know. But I'm really thinking about it. I'd like to have like a cool collection like that. I think it'd be interesting, to say the least, but I don't know. If I get this job, I probably will get it because I'll be making a lot more money than what I'm making currently. So I can kind of justify it more than like right now. I think my contour came out really good today. Holy shit. What a good day for that to happen. Watch, it actually just looks like shit. I just think it looks good. Okay. You can see my mustache a little bit, but I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, so I think that's where I'm gonna leave off on my face. I'm not gonna put anything else on, like highlighter and stuff. I still don't really know what's going on with this. $6 down the drain, I guess. I mean, I'm sure it's usable, but like, okay, so I think that's what I want to do. Makeup wise, I think I look okay. I'm nervous. I was doing good on time. I don't know what time it is now because I'm using my phone to record. So where's the zipper? I'll put this in here. I will review that eventually so we can try out. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna curl my eyelashes or do any mascara. I think this is, well, I have this Essence. It does not, I don't think it works very good. But we'll try it. Oh my god, look how dry my fucking nose is. Actually, don't look at that. That's like really disturbing and hateful if you do that, actually. I'm excited though because the girl who's interviewing me for this, her name is, actually I'm not gonna say her name, but she has the same name as my like last manager, and not like a bad manager, like a really nice manager. I think that's like a good omen, you know? Yeah. I almost really just like said her name. That probably would not be good. Okay. But I'll have an update about my work situation. I think I'll update you guys how the interview went and stuff after I have it. I'm so nervous. I don't think that like did anything, but I would definitely update you how the interview goes. Same with like my work call. I would keep you, and you could watch me type up some notes, but I normally have to multitask when I do like notes and stuff, so I have to have like some type of like YouTube on, and I have earbuds that plug into my computer because I'm poor and I can only afford the computer. So yeah, but I'll update you guys. I'm so excited. I really hope I get it, and I hope that they can accommodate my surgery and stuff. It's a really good job opportunity. I think it would fit me well. And you know, if I don't get it, I'll find something, you know. I'll get like a remote job. That's what I was trying to go for, but this isn't a remote job. It's a general manager position, which is the highest position I have ever held, will hold. So, and later today I might be going to a furniture store with my mom, and I might record that because it's supposed to be like an antique store, and they're going out of business, so they have a lot of sales going on. I'm currently looking for like a desk, because if I get a stay-at-home job, I need a desk, a much better desk than I have. So yeah, so I will be back in a bit after my interview. I'll let you know how it goes, and then I'll probably update you about my work call if I didn't have it after my interview. So, bye guys. Okay, I just got back from my interview. I think I have the job. I did tell them about my surgery and everything, and they still seem pretty interested in me, and they complimented me on the questions that I asked. So I'm gonna read them to you in case you're gonna be interviewing for something soon. So this was the last question. You're falling. Stop doing that. This was the last question that I asked. Oh my god. Last question that I asked. And it was, what do you enjoy about your position? So I asked the interviewer, and that's like a really good question to ask, I think, because, you know, the whole interview is really about yourself, how you work, things like that. It's good to ask that about somebody else. Another one I asked is, what are the main challenges of the position, like day-to-day wise, like what, you know, what's my expectations coming into the role? Why did the last person leave the position? And I'm fucking pissed when she answered this question. She was like, they were stealing from the company. That's so fucking funny and awful. Oh my god. I was like, okay. Like, I didn't know how to respond to that. I was like, okay, gotcha. And then I asked, what are some immediate projects that are going to be needed to be addressed when I take the role? I think this is really good because it's like kind of lets you know like what the current situation is. Like, is the situation bad? Is it good? Like, what should I expect walking in? Like, any fires that I'm going to be needing put out, you know, stuff like that. And then I asked, what are some attributes that made past employees successful? So like, what are something that I'm going to need like 1010% to get my job done? And then my last question is, how do you guys measure performance? Because I applied to be a general manager, so I need to know, you know, what to prep myself, what I need to make sure I get done, you know, prioritize and things like that. And I think it's a good fit. I think that I'm gonna get the job. It's a salary job, and there are other trans associates in the company, so I think that I am pretty gonna be much taken care of. I don't know though. They said they'd let me know by tonight. They did ask me when I can start and stuff, which is when I let them know about my can't think. When I let them know about my surgery, I kind of got a little bit, but kind of lied. Maybe not the full truth, but it's the truth. You know, nevertheless, I have surgery next month, so let's see if I get it. You know, if I don't, I know it. I at least interviewed really, really well. So now I'm just waiting on to get called for my current workplace to see what they're gonna do about me, because I can't lose my job, and I'm not going to. I don't think. I think that they're just gonna have to work with me, and I don't know. We'll figure it out, you guys. I'm very anxious. I'm actually more anxious for this phone call than for my interview. So, but yeah, I think I nailed the interview. She really she complimented. She's like, "These are great questions to be asking." I was like, "Thank you. I got them from the internet." And I did study up. There's a website. I will link it in the description if you guys are interviewing for something soon. It basically gives you like any questions that most employers ask, and then you can kind of study up and practice your answers, which was what I did before the Zoom call. And I really recommend doing that because that's what I did. And it helped me kind of prep a little bit and feel a little more calm, because I don't like interviewing. It's nerve-wracking. I hope I don't have to do it again. So yeah, I don't know why I'm sticking my tongue out so much. I'm just like excited. But I'll let you guys know what happens with my phone. Not my phone, with the phone call. And then I will bounce. So see you in the next clip, I guess. Yeah, I'm like laying down. I forgot I was making this video. So I did get offered the job, but then they had to rescind the job offer, because basically what happened is I was getting really nervous that my current job was going to fire me, and I can't get fired from that job because I need the insurance benefits from that job to get my top surgery. So I let my surgeon know and was like, if you guys can get me scheduled any earlier, let me know. And they were like, okay, let us look. And so then I went ahead and let the new job know, like, hey, I know you guys have like a probation period or something. This is probably gonna mess with that. And they were like, okay, no. Like, unfortunately, that's an issue. Is that if the position's still open by the time you're recovered, you know, just literally email me. You don't even have to reapply. Email me and you have the job. So that's nice. You know, that I had a job, but then I had to not take it. Then the hospital called me back and said that they cannot bump up my surgery because I haven't had my pre-surgery appointments yet. So then, and they can't bump up those appointments because they can't fit those anywhere. So even if they would have like a cancellation or something like that, they wouldn't be able to bump it up because they can't bump up my pre-surgery appointments. Does that make sense? Because if you've ever had a surgery before, you got to go through like checkups and like your anesthesia and like get to know your surgery team. Like, it's a whole bunch of bullshit basically. And then what's the worst is that same phone call, he's like, also, just so you know, we don't want to push your surgery back, but we might have to because your prior authorization isn't going through. It's paused right now because the insurance is requesting a signature on your letters. So even though I had a therapist make these letters and send it to them, they want to send this back to the same therapist and get them to sign it. I fucking hate the healthcare system in America. I fucking hate it. So I let my therapist know, and then I got another call back, and it was like, hey, we haven't received that, what's going on? And I was like, yeah, what the fuck is going on? So I go back and I'm like, I talked to my therapist. I'm like, hey, why haven't you sent it? And he was like, well, how was I supposed to send it when you didn't give me the information to send it? You didn't tell me. I've never done this before. How the hell am I supposed to know what information you do or do not need if you don't specifically say? So I'm pissed. So I went ahead and, gave him the information that I hoped is what he needed. Because he said he didn't have information, but then he didn't tell me what information he needs. So I don't really fucking know what's going on with that. So I'm really nervous because he wouldn't communicate with me, and he didn't go back with my messages at all. I even tried calling, nothing. So then I left a message at my surgeons, and I was like, hey, I can't get a hold of them at all. I'm so sorry. Like, have you received it? Maybe they just aren't, like, telling me that they received it. Nothing. So I don't really know what's going on with that. So, and they said if they push it back, it's all the way in fucking November. So, hoping for the best right now that my therapist is going to get his shit together and send that over. And then I'll get in for my surgery and stuff. With my current job, I applied to go to a different store. I'm not going to speak too much on it, just because I don't want to get in trouble for saying certain things and all that jazz. But I will no longer be employed by the store that I had previously kind of talked about just a little bit, because I can't handle it no more. Can't take it. And people that I've spoken to, instead of they kept saying, like, we hear you and we're understanding you, but then they aren't doing anything to change what is going on. So it's like, are you or are you not? So I'm just leaving that behind. So hopefully I'll get approved to go to a new store, and the position I'm trying to go for is higher, so in bigger, like, higher paying. So if I do get that position, I will go back to work. If not, I'm going to be staying on leave, because I don't feel comfortable working with people that don't respect me. So lots of drama and crazy shit has happened in the last 24 hours. So super fun. But I probably won't upload this video for like about a week or so, just because I've been realizing, oh wait, have I or have I not? I can't remember if my professional email is connected to this account or like my burner email is. And if it's my professional email, then I definitely don't want to post this video, because I don't want them to be able to be like, you can't say that. Even though I've never really said nothing bad. I've just, like, that's my experience, number one. I don't think I've even ever said any names, number two, or number three, or even where I work. And if I have said where I work, it's not because I was bitching. It was just like, oh, I work at this place, and let me tell you a story. Like, so I don't know. But I gotta double check that. I don't think it's my... I'm looking right now. I have my computer open. No, okay, so it's my burner email. I still probably won't post this for a bit, just to kind of let all that kind of cool down and make sure I'm not gonna get in trouble for posting this. I'm picking up my mustache. Ow, little mustache here. But yeah, I hope this was relaxing. I'm sure it's hectic and just hearing me talk and all that stuff, but been terrifying. I'm really impressed with myself about the interview, though. Like, I cannot believe I had a job. That's nuts. So I don't know. Easier said than done, actually. So no, easier done than said, actually, because really I was just like stressing the fuck out about it, and it was like literally fine. So I don't know, but yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and found it somewhat relaxing, or enjoyable if not relaxing. I feel like this is not crazy ASMR-ish, but kind of. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you get some really good sleep. Night, guys.